Hello everybody, Xmo here, and today I want to show you something awesome, as always. I figured out a pretty neat and easy way to copy scoreboards from one score, or like scores, from one score to another one. Dragnus once made a similar system which allowed you to transfer scores, but this system allows you to copy those. Please note they are using the new features to use operations like minus equals to is this okay, everything's fine. I use these features from the new snapshots, and yeah, so Dragnus didn't have the ability to use these, so you can't blame him for the inability to do that. Yeah, but let's get started. So over here I have a little system to put in binary numbers into the var1 over here. And yeah, so how about following number? Let's put 1, the 2, the 8, I guess 32, and yeah, why not the 512? Transfer the score, and oh, it's 555. Oh, I guess that's a pretty nice number, because I've got 555 subscribers! 5 months after I had uploaded my last video, yeah. So that's quite nice. Thank you really much for 555 subscribers, guys. That's awesome! After 5 months of doing nothing. Yeah! So we just put this score into the var1, into the variable. It's pretty easy. I just have, oh wait, that's the wrong. So I have on each of these redstone blocks, like scoreboard players set or at, actually at in this case. On the first one, which is the 1, it says 1. On the second one it's 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. And using these levers I can set if they receive an update when these redstone blocks are placed by this fill command over here, which fills all these redstone blocks in. Over here this command is just used to reset. Whoop, I can't click. What the hell? Why is that? Okay. Well, yeah, you see, they just reset the levers. And this lever is actually to toggle if the score is reset before all the rest is added. So I can actually use this as multiple input, so they are adding up onto each other. If I toggle this one and do something like this, I get 640 because it's added on, and so on. Yeah. So each time 85 was added this time. Now we can actually let me please reset to 500 to my 555. This 32, yes, okay then. Because I want to show you now, I can copy this number using these 3 simple comment blocks to the var1. To the buffer. So you can use the buffer to yeah, pretty much manipulate all these numbers. In this case I have to copy it to my Xmo account. I tried to apply that to this calcu card to an entity, which didn't work before just this recent snapshot 14W10C, and yeah, I was too lazy to upgrade the system. So now that I've copied it into the buffer Xmo, I can read the data again. So here we have 1, 2, the 8-bit, the 32-bit, and the 512-bit. Really nice. It works by, yeah, just checking if the value is in the certain range, which makes sure it's the right number. So in this case, it checks if it's between 512 and 1023, because the next bit would be 1024 and would apply for, if I would add up for higher numbers to be registered, I had to put it here. So how does this magic work of copying these values? Oh, it's lovely. It's simple. It's, let me do it again, 555. I'm at this number again. A really nice number. Step 1, it sets the score of a player to 0. So it sets, pretty much scoreboard player set at P var 1 to 0. In the next step, it subtracts this value. Like this scoreboard is, oh, sorry. This scoreboard is now 0. And I'm subtracting the value I want to copy in from the 0, so we have a negative value. But it's the same value, just negative. And that's why I have this static -1 scoreboard, which is always at -1, because now we can use the operation multiply. So I can multiply my var 1 with -1, and so we get the positive value again. So let me, for example, oh sorry, I wanted to do this. No, it's reset to 0. Let's do some number like this. Yeah, 15. 15 is a nice number. We can do this step by step. So at first, xmo is being set to 0. Then we are subtracting 15 from the 0, so we have -15. And now we can multiply it by -1, and we've got our value copied. It's simple as that. Well, and it's pretty neat and useful for map makers, and also this input-output system which I made here. It's really nice and fast, as well as this output reading system. You always have to copy it into a buffer before reading this, else your original value would be deleted if you would take it directly, because as you can see here, it removes the value, the certain value. But you could also just put one of these copy rows of only 3 comment blocks in front of this and use the redstone blocks, which are placed in a certain order. Even though it's only in 1 tick, they are placed in a certain order, and so all these comments are executed in a certain order, which is really nice. And yeah, I even made a little machine which uses these copy comments, and I guess that will be my next video. So I hope you liked this stuff. It's not something survival friendly or especially useful for certain maps, but it's something mathematical, and it was really fun to mess around with this. So thank you guys for 555 subscribers, and yeah, I guess see you next time. Bye.